So I hope you're doing great out there. And close my name. And you're all invited to another session of my Cubase, how to produce a song and more. Um, let's check out the screen. Okay, we are on the song City Pub, um, or City or similar, and we play the guitar to it and listen to the takes. And yeah, I think I will listen to him one more and cut out now the parts of it and go from there. I'll cut it out in quads, I think. Here on the right side of the screen, Cubase, you can set up the quantization. I think I'll go with 1:1 for having a big fencing of the item. I think this is the first take I did. Um, what is two? What I'm doing here at the moment is sometimes if you cut out the audio lines from the MIDI lines or both, the MIDI files gets disappeared somehow. So you have to quantize the first tone that you can cut it kind of proper to have the, maybe you can see this, it disappears at higher. So what I do is go in that MIDI file and have a little quantization of the first signal. So you have the MIDI signal later on for arranging the, um, the files if needed. And that's what I do now with all the takes because I have the time to it and I can choose more profound takes if you like. I mean, it's not necessary, I think, if you have a lot of time, you can polish the ground, of course, as much as possible. If you are more in a rush, you you may be good to go with more or less of plain proper files. Um, but at the moment, I can really choose from a spectra of your comfortness so far. So I can go really deep into the structure and pick from great or the best possibilities. Like I said, it's not really necessary and not really needed to have an inspiring signal, at least. But yeah, if the time allows it and the comfortness, um, why not? Kind of an A class or um, and VW is a good car as well. the standard class. You don't have to have a Maybach, but if you have the possibility, and if you have the I don't know, the entrance to it, um, it's maybe not bad to go with this high-end products here and there as well. So let's listen to the next take and make some thumbnails. This was a cool one. At least for record. Has short character to it, if you ask me. Yeah, can be from use. So what I do in the below section is kind of these thumbnails are built for recognizing kind of my own found to a little like kind of a tape-in you see in these studios they have on these channels for drums and stuff with the tape, and this is kind of what I do beneath my takes that I really can relate later on, say okay, this I did for marking out the cool ones to erase later on the not so usable ones, if you like. That's it. think about the midis, that the proper zeroed. It's kind of a notation of Cubase. They have this function um, to see the tunes that you have played, kind of. I think you can print them as well. They have a function for it here in the register if needed, so you can have a notation of the song as well. What I love about this median audio, you can later on mix an own sound to it. So this is the Catron sound of the guitar, and if you have the midis below that audio signal, you can later on put on some plugins that we will maybe do in a mix down of it later on to it. So you can kind of cook. You can create your own soup, your own taste to it, kind of your own chili, if you like. And this is a great thing about it, to have both of them, the audio signal and the MIDI signal. And if you like, you can of course use just the MIDI signal, put the whole Catron out, and build a whole new song, maybe in an electronic advice um, as well, if you like just using the MIDI files. Yeah, came up with the idea, maybe an international radio or an US radio or an American or English radio um, have interest or has interest in my Cubase and music live producing. Maybe send some links. Maybe you wanna catch a spot, or maybe I'm able to catch a spot somehow here and there for um, your advice, if you like. Andy Globe for music producing as well, beats and songs, if you like. Cubase on Cubase Steinberg. If somebody of you out there listens to that and say, "Hey, this is great what the guy is doing," maybe we have a spot for him here and there. Get me a message if you like. My set card is around that post. Um, to find, if you like. Okay, I think these are all cool ones. Here, one more, I think, and then we have enough to choose a great takeout. Why I do this? Um, you can quantize a loop. Quantization means you can put the files more mathematically together or sequence them more together in terms of latency and playing proper and stuff. You can really zero them signals to a maximum of mathematical structure. The thing is, sometimes, okay, this is more maybe an electronic music advice, but the thing is, sometimes I think these loops or these takes sounds not really human anymore. So you have a guitar player that sounds really that electronic that you will say, okay, this is too um, too computed, that you will say this is no, or this is not really a natural response to my ear anymore. If we hear these great, or the guitar takes from the 70s and 80s, where really guitarists was in front of microphones and play takes, so you can of course quantize takes nowadays that much that if you do too much of this quantization, you have maybe an unnatural sound picture of, okay, this is a guitar played maybe from someone, but computed that much. I cannot really relate to that sound. The sounds very yeah, very um, yeah, unreal to me. So that's what I do. I play a lot of takes analog and quantize as less as possible, and to have this yeah a natural sound together. So I play more takes instead of more quantizing them, and yeah, get a more natural soundscape out of it, or to get a more natural soundscape out of it. Yeah, cut two, three more out of them, and then I think we get a great loop together. We have enough samples to choose from, or to get one great take together by playing it. This is something we choose, or I choose um, next, if you like. Again, shout out to the what I've came up with, the RBL posse. Very impressed by this guy's internet page and everything. Video of San Francisco, that proper. I'm yeah, really impressed. I don't know what these guys really yeah, doing, if I'm allowed to say that, but I came up with the CD in '97, kind of the eye for an eye, and still impressed by that sound. And 30 years, kind of, or 25 years after that tape, they are still self-providing top artists, by high-end professional handcraft and stuff. Yeah, shout out to this professionality, what these guys really bring to the table. Um, Thumbs up for that. I was going for, okay, why they don't have a donation box like I built me at the moment, so I will go for a couple of €2 or €5 or dollars um, into it, um, as well, because I think they deserve it. I listened to the track now, I think maybe 100 times. Yeah, they bought the cameras, they mastered the tracks, they built the studios and stuff. I think um, yeah, they deserved something for their donation box or money channel too. make a living out of their entertainment, what makes my day and many years of my life so far. So if you guys of the RBL posse or listen to my stuff and recognize my stuff, besides of great productions and mellows, what's maybe from your can be from your use as well, check it out. Go for a donation box here and there. Um, I will $2 to $5 or euros, um, that will call yours from my pocket, if you like. Thanks for your entertainment. That really gives me a lot of joy the last days. Never knew that San Francisco can be that beautiful. This is as well like in tourism advice what these guys is serving on their videos, etc., etc. So this is the last takes and the last minutes of my live sending. I think this and the last take as well can be from use, like the whole take is played. But let's see about that. Like I said, in terms of time, um, comfortness or time comfort together, kind of the Maybach together, or go with the more regular understanding, if you like. Yeah, this is a beautiful. I think this is a beautiful one. Let's get a fresh ear and then do a choose from them. Yeah, I think I'm out for now. Cool for enjoying, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I try to build me like a little radio or a live radio together. I post at the time very much. Will get for and break somehow. Of course, I'm reaching out for 3 weeks of posting and 1 week off to have a holiday and refreshing of each and everybody. Of course, um, but I will maybe do the more live sending when I play in public and stuff, here and there. Um, for sure, in terms of having a little radio, if a cool lick or cool mellow comes together, maybe post them directly on a live session, maybe explain something here and there to my guitar playing and stuff, and the versions that comes together. Let's see about that. How the prices um, of the yeah, of the net, of the wire, of the provider is. Um, yeah, if this makes sense, etc., etc., or not. Like I said, I'm seeing it as an what I do. This is kind of my sitting somewhere and do my entertainment. There's a donation box somehow. If you enjoy here and there, you're hardly invited to put some coins or more or less into that shadow box if you like. I'm doing my thing, like these guys from the RBL posse or any other um, any other self-distributing artist under God, if you like. Yeah, stay tuned for more. Have a great morning. Andy Globe. Bye bye.